यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै
ब्रह्मदेवम्
ब्रह्मदेवकाशम् मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। वेदान्तार्थविभासकाय गुरवे शान्ताय सन्न्यासिने नानावादीनगे योगीन्द्रवन्द्याय च मोहध्वान्तदिवाकराय बिभ्रते तस्मै भाष्यकृते नमोऽस्तु सततं पूर्णाय बोधात्मने। सर्वतन्त्रस्वतन्त्राय सदात्माद्वैतवेदिने श्रीमते शङ्करार्याय वेदान्त गुरवे नमः। योऽवतीर्ण इहाचार्य रूपेण यतीनामुदे श्रीमन्नारायणं वन्दे तं हरिं करुणानिधिं। मननाख्यं प्रकरणं वासुदेव यतीश्वरैः रचितं विस्तरेणाद्य संग्रहेण प्रकाश्यते। बालानाम् उपकाराय मम विज्ञानसिद्धये तत्र श्री बालगोपाल कृष्णः सन्निहितो भवेत्। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ओके। आत्मनश्चिद्रूपत्वे प्रमाणं किमिति चेत्, now the lakshanam, swarupa lakshanam of Atma is Satchidanandatva. And so now we have seen what is Sadrupatvam, and so we are on the second part of the word, which is Chid. So the question here, it begins, the topic begins as what is Chid, meaning what is Chidrupatva of Atma. Atmanaha Chidrupatve Pramanam Kimiti Chet. By the way, now we must know that for anything to become evident, we require Lakshana and Pramana. So whenever it is asked, it will always be presented with Lakshanam and Pramanam. Okay. So Chidrupatve Kim Pramanam. So Lakshanam will be also given. Pramanam will also be given. And you understand why Lakshan, without Lakshana and Pramana, how a thing cannot become evident. So we require Lakshana and Pramana. With Lakshana, only the Sambhavana is established, whereas through the Pramanam, its existence is established. Okay? And that's why you require what? Both. Because even if the object is existing, if you did not know its Lakshanam, that object we cannot be identified, and so it will remain as if non-existent for you. Okay. For example, let us say, Sundaram, you are from Chennai. Perhaps you have never heard this word. And then I tell you, Acha, bring me Daud. Daud lao. So, what will you bring? He says, what Daud? Maybe some sort of a mithai Swamiji is wanting. Daud means, now if I tell you what is Daud, then you will say, oh, Daud, we know. Daud means ink. Now you see. Now, even if that ink bottle was to be in front of you and I said, give me that bottle of Daud, will you understand? So, you require, so though you are seeing, your pramana is there, but if the lakshanam is not available, you will not be able to identify, so that that object becomes as if non-existent for you. And therefore, for the existence to be of an object to be made evident, what do you require? Both Lakshanam and Pramanam. Both is required. You cannot just fly with one wing, both the wings. Lakshana Pramana Abhyam Vastu Siddhi. This is the golden rule, always remember. So, Atmanashchidrupatve Pramanam Kim iti ched. If this is your question, Shrunu. Suryadi sadhanantaranapeksham swayam prakashaman sat swasminaropita sakala jada padarthavabhasakam chidrupam. You have underlined, I hope. Yesterday we started, right? Day before. In the previous class, I mean. So, over here it is Suryadi sadhana. What is Surya, Vidyut, Chandrama, Tara? All these are sources of light. Correct? Even Vidyut meaning electricity, lightning is also source of light. Correct? We all recognize. In modern world, electricity is recognized as source of light. So now Vidyut, they say. Vidyut, Chandrama, Tara, Agni, all this is the sources of light. So then, Anapeksha, Suryadi Sadhanam, by Adipadam, you can fit in all these things. Suryadi Sadhana, Sadhananantaram, Anapeksham. There is, without an expectation, without being dependent on these sources of light. Because if the pot has to become evident for you, it has to be in some light. Whether it is the light of the sun or moon or electricity or chandrama, does not matter. But it has to be there in the some source of light. Now, Suryadi sadhana. So, what we understand about all the objects of the world is that some source of light will be required. Some prakasha will be required. So, Suryadi sadhanantaranapeksham. Now, there is no requirement of Surya, Chandra, Tara, Agni, etc. And then Anapeksham, Swayam Prakashaman, that which is self-illuminous. So that what is self-illuminous illumines by itself and hence does not require any other lumen to illuminate. Prakashamanam first part. What is the second part of this consciousness is very important. Swasmin aropita sakala jada padartha avabhasakam. Now it also is the illuminator of entire range of jada padartha. That which cannot. Now that will go even into the Surya Chandra also. Because Surya Chandra, though we are going to say it does not require any other source of light. But if you were not going to illuminate, know it, how would it become evident? And therefore, all the Surya Chandra Tara also, though on normal scale of the world, are independent sources of light, but not totally independent. They are all dependent on Atma, and therefore they are in the category of Chaitanyam or Jada. Jada. Because what is Jada? That which is Paraprakasha is Jada. And so therefore, that what is Swayam Prakasha is okay. So Atma may be Swayam Prakasha, but the second part is that in being Swayam Prakasha illumines the Jada. And what is the status of that Jada? It is only an appearance in the consciousness. What does it illumine? Jada. So now that means the entire world has come into its, you have encompassed the entire world in one word. What? Jada. Okay. No matter how great that may be, it may be Swargalok also, Brahmalok also. Who cares? But it is what? Jada. And by the virtue that it is Jada, what follows it is Yad Jadam Tat Tan Mithya. Yad Jadam Tan Mithya. It will follow. So Swasmin Aropit Sakala Jadapadarthavamhasakam Chidrupam. Etat Chidrupatva Lakshanam Atmani Asti. Now, is this Lakshanam present in Atma or not? Is the question. So, that means what? There is a pariksha. Where do you want to discover this? Where do you want to see this Lakshanam? Now, I told you, pen is an object with which we can write. Actually, with pencil also you can write. But now let us keep ourselves limited to pen. That pen is an object with which you can write. Now, you will have to see this Lakshanam in the objects of stationery, or will you go and see it somewhere in the tailoring objects, sui, dhaga, and all these things? Will you go there? No. So, appropriate place. So, this Chidrupatvam, where do you want to verify? And that's why the question is, Eta Chidrupatva Lakshanam Atmani Asti Nava. So that begins the pariksha. There begins the pariksha, verification. Kathamiti ched, how is that, sir? The how is that means it is an objection. Means perhaps some part of the definition is yet not acceptable to the Purva Paksha. Got it? How many parts does this definition have? Two parts. What are the two parts of this definition? Swaprakashatve sati sakala jadapadartha. And what is the status of sakala jadapadartha? Atha swasminaropita. Got it? Atma gadhandakarepi itaranapeksham swayam prakashate. So now let us see one part of the definition as well as both. Atma gadhandakarepi. Now in the gadhandakara, means in the dense pitch darkness, where you cannot see which is a chair, what is the table, or is there a stool or some step or not or something. Nothing, you can't see anything. Very recently, I had in Delhi or Bombay, somewhere they took me to some exhibition. Then they had a very small room. Exhibition, yeah. It was a very small constructed plywood room, not more than 5 by 5 or a little more than that. And they had used a dark black paint. Now that paint was such that it absorbs all the light. Black. So though it is that person is just 5 or 6, 10 feet away, you can't see the person in the box. Why? Totally dark. Okay. So in a gadhandhakar, in that darkness, pitch darkness, itaranapeksh, that there is no expectation of any other source, even a candlelight is also not there. It is not required for me to know I am. For other things, You may require electricity or a candlelight or a lantern or sunlight or moonlight coming through the window. But over here, nothing is required. And that's why Garhandhakkare itaranapeksham swayam prakashate. Swasmin aropita sharira balya yauvana vardhakyavastha avastha vyaparanshcha itaranapeksham samyak janati ataha atmanascha drupatvam siddham. So also, what is superimposed in Atma, in consciousness? Body, means body-mind complex, and the various states and phases of body and mind. Sometimes healthy, sometimes sick, sometimes balyavastha, yauvanavastha, etc., vardhakyavastha, praudhavastha. Huh? And the states of mind, we don't have to tell. Sometimes delighted, sometimes disturbed, sometimes jada, sometimes alert, so on and so forth. Swasmin aropita sharira, balya yauvana vardhakya avastha vyaparansh, and each avastha is also marked with a particular transaction. In the vardhakya avastha, what will be there? What did you say? What did you say? Will be there. And in the yauvana avastha, what did you say? Will be there. Okay. So this avastha vyaparanshta itaranapeksh. So there is no other source is required to illuminate. Samyak janati ataha atmanashcha drupatvam siddham. Thus, this experience goes to prove, verify that there is chidrupatva of Atma. Both the aspects are found. What both those aspects? Itaranapekshvatva, itaranapekshvatve prakashyamanutvam, and swasminaropita sakala jadapadarthavabhaskatvam. These are the two things that is available, and that's why chidrupatva of Atma is also siddham. Nanu asmakam sarvajñatva bhava. Now a question comes. Sorry, what did you say? Sakala jada prapancha avabhasakatvam. Correct? What did you say? Sakala jada prapancha avabhasakatvam is there in Atma. But I am there and I can illumine the world. That's true. But where am I illuminating the whole world? Correct? Sun also cannot illumine the whole world, because that which is on the other side of the earth remains deprived from the illumination of the sun. And that's why, where is the question of me as Atma illuminating everything? So now this objection, if not answered, where will it lead? It will lead to the falsification of Chidrupatva as the Atma Lakshanam. Got it? That's why you cannot treat this objection very lightly. You have to answer it. Okay? Nanu asmakam sarvajñatva bhavat. I am not a sarvajña, omniscient. Sarva padarthavabhasakatvam katmiti chet. How do you, sir, then say that there is sarvajña, because everything is illumined by me? If I was to illumine everything, I would know everything. But I don't know what is my wife going to cook this evening for me, or whether is she going to keep me hungry. I don't know. Therefore, what is there? So, now, how can you say Katham? How will you say that everything is illuminated by me? Okay. Na vayam tena kadapi prakashyaha. नहीं नहीं गया ना हाँ प्रपंचः अंतरो बाह्य इति द्विविधः. Now he begins answering the question. Now question is answered by introducing you to how to approach the solution. Okay, but in this whole discussion, one should not forget what was the question which is being answered. Okay, what is the question? How can I become Sarva Padartha Upasaka if I am not, when I am not Sarvajñaha? Okay? Everybody clear on that side of the computer? In childhood, we used to feel that somebody is behind it and talking to us. Huh? And in our times, we had a TV with a big box, not like this. Na? We thought that something is there behind. And so there used to be a lot of curiosity if some that TV repair fellow would come. What is there? What is there behind? Yeah. So any which ways. So now, prapancho antaro bahya iti dvivitha. Now, first of all, understand that this prapancha is of it is prapancha only. After all, it is what? Prapancha. But we see this prapancha, experience it in as two, as two. Dvividha, prakara. Dha means prakara, types. Antaro, which is inside, and bahya, external. Okay. Ishvara Srishti, Jiva Srishti. But not only Jiva Srishti, he is going to take to a little Ishvara Srishti is also there. Dvividha. Etat prapanchadvayam api asmabhihi prakashyate. Now, whichever prapancha it may be, it is illumined by us. Whether it is antar prapancha or whether it is bahya prapancha, it is all illumined by us. Prapanchadvayam api asmabhihi prakashyate. Na vayam tena kadachirapi prakashyaha. And as a rule, this world, whether it is an external world or internal world, it cannot illumine me. And what is your whole life? The world should know me. Know me means what? Should illumine me. But how this world can illumine? And that's why your whole struggle is that everybody and everything has to know me. You are the knower of everything. That is your reality. You see? You see? So, Tat Kathamiti Chet, how, sir? How means this question is regarding what? That how means with both the things which were told to us now, that asmabhihi prapanchadvayam prakash. How the prapanchadvaya is illuminated by me. This also is the question. And how is it that this prapancha cannot illuminate me? All right. So that how is a question with both the claims. Got it? Kathamiti chet uchyate. Bahya prapancho nama. पृथिव्या तेजो वायवाकाशाः इति पंचमहाभूतानि. ओके. इति शब्द स्पर्श रूप रसगंधाः इति. जाके इनको को हल्ला मत मचाओ, बोल के आया है कुछ भी करते हैं, बाहर जाके बोल. हाँ. शब्द स्पर्श रूप रसगंधाः इति ब्रह्मांडः इति पंचीकृतभूतानि इति ब्रह्मांड इति चतुर्दश भुवनानि इति चतुर्विध स्थूल शरीराणि च विविध नामरूप गुणधर्म विकार शक्त्याश्रयः एवं बाह्य प्रपंचम हि अवांतर भेदेन बहुधा विभाज्य प्रमाणैः वयमेव जानीमः. Now look at this. Look at this. Shabda Sparsha Panchamahabhutas and their gunas. What are the gunas of those Panchamahabhutas? Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasagandhaha iti. Then Panchikruta Bhutani. Now, even when these Panchamahabhutas have undergone the process of getting crystallized, and you know that now, that it is only the Tamoguna Amsha of the Panchamahabhutas comes together and the Panchikaranam takes place. As a result of that Panchikaranam, what do we have? Sthula Shariras. Sthula Shariras are also of different types. The Sthula Sharira that we Martya people, the mortals have, is the Sthula Sharira which has got the presence of Prithvi Tattva as predominant. And that's why it is said this body is Parthiva Sharira. पार्थिव शरीर बोलते हैं ना इसको. इंदिरा गांधी के पार्थिव शरीर को अग्नि दे दिया.
जी हाँ.
क्यों पार्थिव बोलते हैं? क्योंकि इसमें पृथ्वी तत्व की प्रधानता है. हल्ला मचाने दो ना. हाँ, डांटो जो. Then shariras. That is how the so even devatas will have sharira. That is also panchikruta, but it is not like this. Prithvi Tattva's presence is not there as present dominant. What is there is Agni. Agni Tattva is. That's why the Devata Sharira does not cast the shadow. Any which ways, that is not what we have to see. The thing is, Panchikrita Bhutani, Brahmanda. So the whole Brahmanda is also Panchikrita. So Panchikrita Brahmanda. And in that Panchikrita Brahmanda, what do you have? Chaturdasha Bhuvanani. 14 worlds. The 7 upper worlds, the 7 lower worlds. So Chaturdasha Bhuvanani. And then Chaturvidha Sthula Sharirani. That what we are seeing is 4 types of bodies also we will come across. What are those? Udbhija, then Swedaja,
Daja, Andaja,
Andaja,
Sastana,
Jarayuja.
Jaraja, Kasta.
Okay, 4 types. Jarayu means the umbilical sac. Jarayu means what? The umbilical sac. So in mammals, when the offspring is born, it comes out with the umbilical sac. you will see that in birthing of cow and all this. I mean, it's also goats. So since they are born from the umbilical sac, they are called a jarai. Then you have andaja, those which break the shell of the egg and come out. Andaja. Then there are those which come from the moisture, fungus and all that. So, so that's why we are not very sure in which category we should keep mushrooms. Because you may say it is vegetarian, but all vegetarian vegetables are what? Udbija. They break the ground and come. So these also break the ground and come, but it is also Svedaja. So that's why some people are not very. So otherwise, the whole of Asia, everywhere there is culture of eating moist this mushrooms. You see, Southeast Asia, if you go, whether it is Vietnam or Cambodia or every other place, everywhere, what is there? That they will eat these mushrooms. Even in Europe and other places, everything is eaten. All these things are eaten, consumed. But over here in India, though we are tropical climate, yet people have not eaten this. Monsoon is there, and so obviously there is moisture in the air and the jungles, but nobody ate, consumed. Nowadays, we have started that very commonly. But any which ways, we are not discussing that. Chaturvida Sharirani. Chaturvida Sharirani means Udbija, Svedaja, Andaja, Jarayuja. These are the Chaturvida Shariras. Then Vividha Namarupa Gnadharma Vikara Shakyashraya. How are they basically? That they are different names and forms. Vividha Namarupa, Guna and Dharma. So they will have their intrinsic qualities, dharmas, and then Vikara Shakyashraya. So also everything is potentially meant to transform, change. So that's why they are what? Vikara Shakyashraya. What is it? Without Shakti, Karya cannot take place. What is the Karya? Vikara is the Karya. So if Vikara is the Karya, then there is Vikara Shakti, which is the Karanam. And so that Shakti has to have some Ashraya, the base. So all these become the Shariras, etc., become the base for all that. Etam Bahya Prapancham hi Avantar Bhedena Bahudha Vibhajya Pramanihi Vayameva Jananaha. So now this Bahya Prapancha only is now seen in 5 different ways. Now even when you are going to say this is a rose, now that rose means a particular type of sparsha, a particular smell, a particular room, correct? Now, that object rose is one, but how are you seeing it? In 5 different knowledges constitute your knowledge of rose. So, Bahya Prapancham hi Avantar Bhedena Baudha Vibhajya. And Avantar Bhedas, you can also say several other things. Okay. So, in a cow, these are the various breeds of cow. In the trees, this is a mango tree, this is a coconut tree, and so on and so forth. So, Vibhajya Pramanihi Vayameva Janima. Thus, this 5, it is through these 5 pramanas we know that all. Nanu, natu asmanayam janati. But sir, these, no matter how big this world may appear to you, nothing of this has the capacity to know this I. This I is the one who knows. iti antarmukhataya vicharyamane. Just, you will understand this fact only if you are going to be antarmukha, only if you are going to be antarmukha. Okay? Antarmukha means introvert. Introvert, not in the Freudian sense, a person who is shy or socially shy and all this called as introvert, but a person who has the capacity to think about something very subtly. And so antarmukhata means sukshma vichara capacity. Antarmukhataya vicharyamane asmakam bahya prapanchavabhasakatvam siddham. Thus now you know all this or not? Certain things you will know in detail, certain things you will know in general, and certain things you may not know, but you know them as in the category of avidita. Correct? So there are two categories of this world, how you see vidita and avidita. Sundaram, vidita means known, and avidita
Known
means
and
unknown.
unknown. Known and
So
unknown.
known and unknown, both these categories are known or not by you. So in some way or the other, does this world not become illumined by you? So that's why Bhaya Panchava Atmani Asti Vanava Asti Eva. So Antarmukhataya Charyamane Asmakam Bhaya Panchava Siddham. Atha Antara Prapanchava Asmakam Kathamiti Ched Shruno. But sir, how do you then also say that the Antara Prapancha is also illumined by the self? Antara Prapancho Annamayadi Jivan Mukti Paryantaihi Prakaraihi Bahudha Bhinnaha. The inner world, your inner world is also in multifarious forms. What are those? Right from Annamaya up to Jivan Mukti. This is still all what? Prapancho. Antara Prapancho Annamayadi Jivan Mukti Paryantehi, because Atma is not Jivan Mukti or anything or Jivan Mukta. Atma is Nitya Muktaha. Now, whether this Atma will become Videha Mukta or Jivan Mukta, once this question was asked to Udiya Baba. So, Babaji said, both these topics are amangal. In Atma, there is nothing like. Okay. Atha, where is it? Sa Antara Prapanchaha, Annamayaha, I am Annamayaha. This is the Annamaya portion. You recognize this or not? Now, just about some little while ago, we were discussing, we have this joint pain, and it is because of some inflammation. And that inflammation is caused by acidity in the body, increase of acid in the body. And this is what the Ayurveda calls as Amavat. Okay? Nahin? It is called as Amavat. So then we were saying, what is it that you have found that you are eating because of which this is happening? That means this physical body is nothing but the food that we have consumed, isn't it? And that's why it is I am Annamaya Kosha. So this is Annamaya. I am Pranamaya. This is the Pranamaya Kosha. I am not feeling okay today. I'm very tired. So don't we say this? The reason why I did not hold a class yesterday. Pranamaya Kosha is super important. Then what? What will that poor Atma? So I am pranamaya, I am manomaya. So also we understand that this is manomaya kosha. Then I am vijnanamaya. This is the vijnanamaya intelligence, the sheath of intelligence. Okay. I am Anandamaya. This is the Anandamaya kosha. How do you know Anandamaya kosha? Because of the Priya, Moda, and Pramoda Vrittis. Correct? Because of the Priya, Moda, Pramoda Vrittis, you know it is Anandamaya kosha. Evamime Panchakosha. Thus, these are the Panchakoshas. My or yours is not the question. The Panchakosha. Now, if we put that my and your Panchakosha, my Panchakosha is bigger than your Panchakosha. Is right? Panchakoshas are Panchakoshas only. So it is. Idam sthula shariram, idam sukshma shariram, idam karana shariram. Ye etat shariratrayam iti cha. Thus, this is the shariratraya. Ime shadbhava vikaraha. These are the six modifications. Asti, jayate, vardate, parinamate, apakshiyate, vinashyati. Iti shadbhava vikaraha. These are the shadbhava vikaraha. Ime shadkoshaha. These are the six koshas. What are these six koshas now? The physical body is constituted of these six layers, one upon another, beginning from the skin right up to the bone marrow. So this is all called as Shad koshas. Ime Shadurmayaha. These are the six urmis, six waves associated with the three bodies. What is that with the Sthula Deha? Jaramarana. Then with the Sukshma Deha, Shokamoha. And with the that is Pranamaya. No, no, with the Sukshma Deha, Shadurmis only you have to see. ऐसे नहीं मिलेगा. क्षुधा पिपासा and Shokamoha. Correct. आगे इमे षड्कोशाः इमे षडूर्मयः इनव आंध्यम. Andhyam means blindness, and blindness means it is not totally dark. Even if when a person becomes blind, but something is seen, but it people who gradually lose vision, you have to talk to an ophthalmologist for this. What happens when the vision is oculated? Is idamandhyam, idam patutvam, 6 by 6 patutvam, and then this can you can associate with every indriya, okay, whether it is liver or any other indriya. Patutvam, I am ragaha, I am dveshaha, idam trivida karanam. What are the karanas? Sharira, Vani, and Buddhi. These are the three karanas. Idamantak karanam, this is the inner instrument. That is also fourfold. I am Jagrata, I am Swapnaha, Iyam Sushuptihi. Evameva avasthatrayam iti. Idam Jnanendriya Panchakam, idam eja iti wo change karo. Editing mistake. Avasthatrayam iti. Idam Jnanendriya Panchakam, idam Karmendriya Panchakam, ime Panchaprana, ime Upaprana. हाँ हिचकी लग रही है. Upaprana something. Okay. इमे उपप्राणाः इदं मनः इयं बुद्धिः इदं चित्तम् अयम् अहङ्कारः अयं सङ्कल्पः अयं निश्चयः इदम् अवधानम् अयम् अभिमानः अयं विश्वः अयं तैजसः अयं प्राज्ञः इत्येवम् अवस्थावन्तवान् अवस्थावन्तवन्त वन्तत्येव अवस्थाव
అవస్థావంత ఇది జ్ఞాతి జ్ఞాతి
What is there?
జ్ఞాతి స్వామి జ్ఞాతి జ్ఞానం జ్ఞాతి
अवस्थावन्तति इति अयं प्रातिभासिकः अयं व्यावहारिकः अयं पारमार्थिकः इदं सात्विकम् इदं राजसं तामसम् इदं सुखम् इदं दुःखम् इदं ज्ञानम् इदम् अज्ञानम् इदं प्रियम् इदम् अप्रियम् इयम् उपेक्षा इदं साधनचतुष्टयम् इदं मैत्र्यादिचतुष्टयम् मैत्र्यादिचतुष्टयम् means Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, and Upeksha. These four bhavanas, the spiritual aspirant should have. Maitri towards the people who are doing Punya Karma. Or, okay, those who are Sukhi. With them, what should you have? Maitri. Karuna is compassion. So those who are suffering, obviously they are suffering because of some papa karma of the past. Over there, you don't go and, papi, God, you are suffering. You did pap, God. No, over there, what you should have is, yeah, somebody, what ban karna hai? You should feel now you are in Kailas. Yeah. If you do like this, then how Kailas you will find this thing? Shankar Bhavan, what? Bhavan Shankar, everything has to be cold and white. Then what? I am Ashtanga Yoga. There is Ashtanga Yoga that you know. Idam Pramanam, Idam Prameyam, Ayam Pramata, Iti, Idam Tapatrayam. Tapatrayam means Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika Tapas. I am Adi. Adi means the mental agony. I am Vyadhi. The Vyadhi means the pain and suffering in the body, physical body is called as Vyadhi. Idam Arogyam. This is the healthy state. Arogyam. Arogyam is like the bhava of arog. Arogyam. Like Karuna becomes Karunyam. Aroga becomes Arogyam. Okay. Absence of any affliction. Arogyam. Yam bhaktihi. Now these are the Daivi qualities. Yam bhaktihi. Idam vairagyam. Now even if it is vairagyam, how it will be? Idam mandam. What we have is mandati manda. I'm telling you, we should not have this abhimana. One should follow, but not to have abhimana to look upon others, look down upon others because of your good qualities. So idam mandam, idam tivram. So some tivra vairagya will also be there. Idam tivrataram. Now there is Tivratara Vairagya also. Where did we see all this? Correct. In the Sannyasa Prakarana. Tivrataram idam sagunopasanam. This is called as the sagunopasana. Ayam manonashaha, ayam vasanakshayaha, iyam videha mukti, iyam jivan mukti. Iti evam adi vividha nama rupa guna vikara shaktyashraya bhutantar prapanchaha sarvopi evam sarvopi सर्वहापि एवं एव पृथक पृथक विभज्य अस्माभिः ज्ञायते. So we know our what is happening inside, and that is the reason why this antar prapancha is also illuminated by me, by the self. So it is jnayate sa antar prapanchastu asman na janati. Now this antar prapancha does not know you. You know that all, but nobody knows you. न जानाति इति सम्यक् विचारे क्रियमाणे यतः अन्तर्प्रपञ्चो अस्माभिः शायते अतः आत्मनश्चिल्लक्षणं लक्षण सद्भावात् आत्मा चिद्रूपः. And that is the reason why now this Atma is called as Chidrupa, because both the things are found over here. What is the Chidlakshanam? स्वप्रकाश प्रकाशत्वे सति सकल प्रपंच अवभासकम भासकत्वम. सकल प्रपंच means what? बाह्य प्रपंच, आंतर प्रपंच अवभासकत्वम. Okay, and what is the status of this prapancha? Swasmin aropitah iti. That's why this Chidrupa Lakshanam is found in Atma, and that is the reason why now you can say very confidently that Atma Chidrupaha. Atma Chidrupaha iti. Hey Swamin, Atma Chidrupaha न केनापि न ज्ञायते इति भवद्भिः उक्तं खलु. मनसा सकलं ज्ञायते, आत्मापि तेनैव मनसा ज्ञायताम् इति चेत्. There is a question. Hey Swami, no Lord, you said Atma, since Atma is Chidrupa, cannot be known by anyone. Kenapi na jnayate iti bhavadbhihi uktam, that is what you have said. Then manasa sakalam jnayate, but everything is known by the mind only. And therefore Atma pi tenaiva manasa jnayatam. That's why Atma should also be known by this mind only. Iti ched, if this is your question, Shrunu, now listen to this. Why even mind cannot know Atma? Why is the thing? Now we will see that when we meet on Monday morning, Monday evening. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Shankaram Shankaracharam Keshavam Badarayanam Sudrabhashakta Vande Bhagavanto Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmiti Murtibheda Vibhagane Vyomavadvyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Hari Om Swamiji. Hari Om Pranam Swamiji.
Mahadeva, Mahadeva.